This video I want to see if he'll refresh the dots. So the issue is I put an axe on him, and kind of my goal here is to see if I can kind of set a build up to where he'll run through the combo and refresh the bleed. And it looks like he's not doing it, and it might be. I hate fighting in the dark like this. Like, it's so dark right now. He's taking a beating too. The Sumerian typically does a lot better with the armor value, and it could be the weapon and just taking longer to kill. But the big piece of this is I gotta figure out how to get these guys to where it'll stack the bleed. So he's got 11 bleeds. Let me switch weapons. I don't get away while he does that. See if I can access the inventory. See if that did it. And now he's got a spear. Sometimes you'll bug him out. See if he'll put a bleed on him. Oh, there's a bleed. So I might have to run, even though daggers do less damage. So I got 20 stacks of bleed now. I might have to run. Oh, he killed him. He's still pissed. Okay, there's a hatchet though, and then I might have messed up. So what it's looking like is this is the only guy that drops. He's still pissed. This is the only guy that drops the tools. I've been trying to get a pickaxe, is what I've been trying to go for. But it's kind of been a little bit slow going. Let's see if there's a chest. I noticed these chests, they're like on a maybe. I think they're on an hour timer. They're not on the 15-minute timer that that most of your chests and stuff are on, or most of your loots. I'll have to do a video of the loot table later on once I get kind of farm this out a little bit more. Right now I've gotten a couple things that are kind of interesting. I've gotten an axe that is pretty good. I kind of been doing this rotation where I go and I farm the I think it's this one right here. You gotta shoot down and then run over, and yep, it's right here. And then you just kind of pop in here, and I haven't had any issues with hides. I mean, I'm glad they stack now. How dark is it? Okay. It was so dark in that other one, but that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to debate if I can do the kind of the bleed build. And I had an idea too, and I gotta test it out. But the hollowed bone arrow, I think can only be equipped to thralls. Once I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I bet you if I put it on a thrall, it'll work. But I can't equip arrows, so it doesn't. I can't attack a target with it. But let's see. This is another boss. Okay, so I got 5 bleeds. Come on, attack. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got 5 bleeds. As long as the bleeds refresh. I think my issue though is that it's doing a different stack of bleeds. Okay, I think that 7th. Okay, I got 17. Okay, 20 bleeds. Let's see if he can sustain the bleeds. That's what I want to see here. And it's so dark. Let's eat some food. It looks like, see, his health, he's just not doing as good. Let's see if the bleeds will stay up for the duration. Nope. Nope. It doesn't. It doesn't. And so I might lose him too. Let me see if I can burn this guy. Yeah, I lost the other one because he kind of the same thing, like, oh shit. Eat some food. I'm gonna run away here pretty quick if I can't. Got 20 stacks on him. This is gonna be close. And I'm doing pretty good damage, like, I'm doing pretty good damage. And those bleeds help me out a lot. There we go. And there's that shield. So the problem with that shield is the thrall will throw the shield. He'll Captain America that shield, and so then you lose your legendary item. So oh, I forgot to farm him. So something that you gotta be, it looks like they fixed the jump too. Something you gotta be cognizant of about that shield. Let me mix it up. I have an axe here. I think I'm gonna hold off on that. I was gonna use the axe, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a kit on it before I use it, so that way I don't mess with the durability. I mean, I don't have to use a prepare kit to fix it. And then man, my bandit leader is not as effective as it used to be. I might have to try to farm out a one of those healing spears for him if I'm going to use him. Okay, so let's go this way. Yeah, it seems like the skinning knife is definitely the more common of the loot drops. I'm gonna go turn in some Nordheimer hearts and see what those Yetis are like. I'm gonna test some Yetis out, but this is where my thrall ends up dying. Watch. This is where I need to switch out his weapon. Did I keep the bone weapon? I did not. Where did you go? Let me run down here a little bit more. Refill my water. Because I didn't tell him to stop following me, so that's the weird thing. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Is it like server lag? I don't want to run too far in case I gotta go back and get him. There he is, man. And then I noticed that the they haven't fixed the food either. I gotta divide this up, and watch. I'll put. This seems to speed up a little bit, but like he took a bad beating on that one. So I noticed that the huntress was down here. Man, there's a lot of thralls. You can tell somebody else. You can tell somebody else built something here. Yeah, somebody. I was just seeing if. Oh, what's this?
And so we came at last to this kingdom. It was a fertile
Get some water real quick before I.
Grasslands and temperate hills.
Didn't realize that there was a.
In the far south to the dryness of the desert. In the north were mountains, but not the snow-covered mountains that we had seen on our journey. Just jagged.
This guy, he went straight for the combat. He was, I think he was overloaded.
That lay over the eastern part of the region like a shadow. But it
Yeah,
was
I think he
clear
was
that this
overloaded.
land was inhabited. Carved blocks of mighty stone covered the landscape, and a crystal-clear lake in the north was dammed and siphoned along a great aqueduct. And the city, such engineering was beyond humankind. I saw the great monuments, the statues brooding over the river, and the towers that flamed unnaturally across the landscape.
See if I'm still recording. I forgot if I was or not.
Fear